you'll need to add your camera and microphone by entering their IP addresses, camera accounts, and password. Then set up a device name for the group, let's say Room 1. Then press the button of link. After your device group is set, make sure there are some preset points of the camera that have already been configured. If not, click the button Set Preset on the left-hand side. It will automatically link to the camera web page. Then you can set up or save your preset points. Next, you will notice there are up to 8 different channels within one microphone that you can pair up with different preset points. For example, channel 1 match up to preset 1, channel 2 pair up to preset 2, etc. Meanwhile, there is a voice detected icon when the camera is staying at its preset point.
Hello friends, it's Mikkel from AVer in the Nordics. I'm here together with two good friends and we are here to show you a genius setup we have with my AVer PTZ Pro cameras, a Shure microphone and a genius new PTZ Link AVer software. And together with me we had Kasper and we have Flemming.
Yep.
And yes, Kasper?
Yeah, not any Shure microphone. It's the Shure MXA910 ceiling array microphone. That works, as most of you probably know, with 8 steerable lobes. And when each lobe is activated, it sends out a command string signal that actually activates the presets in the camera. So if I, for example, ask Flemming to say something, Flemming?
Hello.
Hello.
No, that wasn't enough. Yes.
Then it automatically turns to Flemming, and that's how it works. It works, and the sound. And I must also stress that the sound you're hearing right now is from the MXA910. So back to you, Mikkel.
Yeah, and that is what we are seeing a lot, and hearing also when we hear about these products. The Shure MXA910 is extremely good at picking up just the total environment, and together with an auto tracking camera or the PTZ camera, you're able to get a lot better feed to the users that is seeing the meeting in the other end.
As opposed to a still frame with 12, 20 participants, you actually focus on the people that speak, and that makes it more vivid, more alive, and engaging to watch the far end in a video call.
Exactly. And what we also can state here is that this solution combined is a very flexible, easy, and actually low costly solution in terms of what else there is in the market right now.
Exactly. So that's it. That's the Shure MXA910, the AVer Pro camera together with the AVer PTZ Link app. Thanks for watching.
And the same for me. Thanks for watching. Hej med jer venner. It's Mikkel here from AVer. I've gone to the local or the Shure Scandinavia headquarter and here in Copenhagen, and I'm actually here in a meeting room setup with Julian over here, my good friend. Hi Julian.
Hi Mikkel.
And we are about to test something very, very exciting. It's my Pro PTZ camera, PTZ 500S, a dual lens camera, together with the Shure MXA 310, a small yet powerful little 4-channel pod. It's connected to network, and by that we can actually utilize that my camera can also be a network. My PC is connected with my PTZ Link software, and you can connect these two and have a very, very easy team setup where the camera is focusing on the one that is talking, because the powerful MXA 310 can actually do that in cooperation with the PTZ camera. So let's dig in. Let's sit down here, and then now we're ready to start. Here you go. And now we started up a Teams call using my PTZ 500S, the dual camera solution. And in a dual camera solution, you can actually use this picture-in-picture setup, while still have the ability to, in cooperation with the Shure MXA310, have the camera move to the person that is talking, and you will still have the small overview just present. And that's very, very smart. Of course, you can set up 8 different sizes of this picture-in-picture design, so it's whatever suits the solution most. So, but Julian, I'm very excited to hear a little bit more about the MXA310.
Thank you, Mikkel. So in the middle of the table here is an MXA310. It's a small microphone. It's got up to 4 microphones in it that are movable. I've set one on me today, one is on Mikkel, and I've actually got one that I've set at the back of the room. So when I move to the back of the room, after about 3 seconds, the camera realizes I've moved my position, and now I can do some description here on the board, maybe do a drawing on the whiteboard, and come back now to my position in the meeting, opposite Mikkel, and now it's recognized that I've moved back to where I originally sat, and it's focused on me again. The MXA310 has up to 4 lobes, which in a small meeting room like this I've only set 3 today. If we were more people, you could have maybe 2 microphones in the room connected to the network switch, so all the audio is networked. There's standard Cat5 cables connecting in and then connecting to the PTZ camera. So the 3 systems are working together, the network software, the PTZ Link and the MXA sound. When I finish speaking, or if I get interrupted, the camera after 3 seconds will move over to the other source. I'm going to go over to Mikkel.
Yeah, and it's going to move over to me. And as you see, I was following with the presentation all the way, and that is one of the key features of this kind of setup, because you can actually see the person in room on the wider picture, attending the meeting, is moving around, but it's still the one that is talking, that the PTZ camera is focusing on, and that is a very cool feature of this whole setup. One thing just to state and note in this setup, right now we are in a pretty small room compared to this very yet powerful PTZ camera that has a very large zoom. So this is scaled a little bit down. You can easily, with the camera and with the daisy chain of Shure microphones, scale this up to a larger classroom, auditorium, or whatever, because the software we have with the AVer PTZ Link, the software can handle a lot of lobes, a lot of channels, and preset is nearly unlimited on the camera. So a basic little demo test tour setup here we got for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day, and ciao for now. So what will you actually need in a setup like this? You see my laptop here is now simulating a meeting room PC, a NUC or whatever, running the PTZ Link. I have my PTZ 500S, a dual camera solution camera. It has a HDMI output, HDMI, and of course the yellow cable is the network. But HDMI is then going down in my AVer capture card. Small little capture device that is converting the HDMI feed to a USB. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want USB in for my Teams call and for recording in this setup we did today, but it's for a Teams call. And we have the MXA310 here. We did the same here because, as you see, it's working as highlighted in green. It works with just a basic network cable, but we also wanted to have the USB feed from the microphone to make this recording and have it in a Teams call. So now it's also connected with USB. That's a small little setup here we had. 5 different products you need. I'm Mikkel from AVer. and I'm here to show everybody a very unique setup we have with my AVer cameras, a Sennheiser very nice Connect C-Link microphone, and we have Christian here.
Yeah.
Invited me for coffee.
Yeah, thank you for joining me here today. It's a pleasure to have you here, and thank you also for showing me your software that where we can actually use the ceiling microphone data to recall presets on the camera. So now we have seen this zone and this zone and this zone. What if I'm going to present something at the screen?
Exactly, and that's what's unique about this small setup. And you can see it's rapidly showing and moving around in the preset zones. If I'm walking up here, it will instantly just go towards me, and I can present if there's something present here. I can also walk over in this other side here, and it will just make a small adjustment because we wanted to make the small adjustment. We can move easily back and present like we wanted to. One thing to note is that right now we are in a casual setting in a presentation mode. Of course, this software and this setup here, the microphone and our camera, is also very, very suitable for a stand-up setup where you have the camera pointing towards the audience in a standard boardroom, meet room. We have, of course, the preset you already seen here, but I also made a preset, we also made a preset here that is very close. So then you are able to also work in the far end and in the close end to the camera.
The microphone, the Team Connect Ceiling 2 microphone, fits directly into a tile in the ceiling, and immediately as you boot it up, it starts streaming audio. There's a 28 very nice capsules inside, but this can also find out what direction the speaker is standing. So let's take a look at the position data that we received from the microphone. Because this is actually a visualization of the beam that is following me right now. So if I move to the other side of the room, we will have the beam pointing in this direction. And also if Mikkel is talking,
I can say something now and you will easily, of course the camera will move to me, but the lighting on the screen, the yellow lighting beam, is towards me.
I can also try the preset out here and then see if, yeah, we have the beam now pointing in the direction of me. So this data we can subscribe to, or we can have the AVer software saying, okay, if you are in this area, we will recall this preset. We are sending out degrees both in the horizontal and the vertical direction. So this have been split into kind of 8 pizza slices to make it very easy to set up. So if I'm in this pizza slice, we will recall the preset pointing at me. And if we are in your area,
then it will of course recall the preset in the zone or the channel that we dedicated for this area. And now I'm going to show you how we are actually setting up our AVer cameras with the Connect C2 microphone. I've started up my AVer PTZ Link program in the laptop here, and I'm just going to type in the IP address for the camera. We have it here, and of course it needs a camera account. So I've just set a generic one I use, but this is totally customizable, so you can actually set it up in the network like you want it to, and in the login on the IP. So right now I'm just going to type in the account and the password because there's some security in this also. The microphone IP, it's almost the same, but this is also static. You can make it static, of course, like you do with all your network devices. And then lastly, I'm going to type in what this room or this setup is called. So I'm going to call it Sennheiser HQ. And I'm going to link these two. And now I see on the screen that my device has been successfully paired. And actually you see it over here on the side that both the camera. This is my PTZ310U camera I'm using today, but this goes for all my pro cameras, so you can use it for all my pro cameras. And you also see the green light from the microphone, means both are active. And if you see on the side here, you can actually see that the software is already receiving inputs from the microphone. So when I talk and speak, I can see that I'm activating channel 3. And that's what we described a little bit before, that we divided everything into 8 channels. So what I wanted to do now is I want to make a preset. So when I sit here in the chair and talk, what preset do you want to activate and what do you want to see when this is activated? Therefore, I want to log into my setup here. Right now, this is my login on the IP, and I want to make a preset for this. And for making this very simple, I'm going to call this preset 3 because it's channel 3, and I'm going to make it save this preset, as you're seeing now, as 3. And now it's saved for 3, and I can go back because Christian is still on board with me, and he's going to talk from his side.
Oh yeah, so now I'm talking from my position, and then we should be able to see in the AVer software what zone I am located in. So hopefully you will be able to see that.
I am. And you see, actually from the software on the screen here, that it's activating channel 7. So now I'm going to make a preset for channel 7. So it's actually going to work when Christian is talking. So right now I'm going to pan the camera here to Christian and say, I want this to be in channel 7. Save. And this is, of course, directly on the IP on the camera, so now everything is saved. Do not need extensive profiling and setup. And then I go back to my AVer Link software and say, when I'm in channel 3, I want preset 3. And when I'm in channel 7, you see actually the camera moved just as soon as I made it to preset 7, and I'm going to set preset 7 on channel 7. So now if Christian is talking,
I will be talking now and see if the camera is moving, and it did.
So that's easily how it's set up. And that's the whole idea of this solution. When you have 2 very nice products that are hooked up in the software, it's very easy to maneuver in.
Yeah. Thank you for showing us that, Mikkel. It was a pleasure and very easy.
It is very easy. And thank you so much for having me, Christian. And that's all for me. And hope you see you, everybody out there. And if there's anything, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We will easily support this.
Definitely.
Ciao for now. Hello, friends. It's Mikkel here from AVer in the Nordics. Today I'm at the Sennheiser Danish office, and I brought my PTZ Pro camera. I brought my AVer PTZ Link software because we have very exciting news. Now it's fully supporting the Team Connect Ceiling 2 from Sennheiser. And beside me, I have Christian.
Yes. Thank you for coming here today, Mikkel. A very nice piece of software that you have brought here. It makes it possible actually to subscribe from the data from the microphone and translate that into a PTZ command to the camera. So a very easy setup, very easy to use.
Exactly, and that is what we emphasize on this solution, is that it should be just drag and drop. Everyone should be able to, and not before working in the program, be able to set it up in 5 or 10 minutes. And it truly is very, very easy. And I see now Christian has moved to another position.
I have moved to another position. We have set up a position here on the side of the room. It is a very intuitive program and very easy to use. You basically just say, okay, what IP address is the microphone, and then you can start programming your different zones and also your PTZ positions. So even if I move to another position, the camera will switch and again focus on me. So it will follow me based on the position of the beam from the microphone, and then it will change the camera position from that data.
Yeah, and a small thing to mention here is that these presets you see camera is moving around in is something you're totally in control of. So the zoom level, how much you want to see on the frame here, are you totally in control just by setting the presets. So right now I want to have maybe a position here where I'm presenting, but also able to show what on screen. And if Christian,
I'm starting talking, both the microphone and the camera will switch its position to me. So it makes it very easy to have multiple people present a message in the same room. I hope that you enjoyed the time here and the small presentation we did. I'm very happy that you came by here and showed us the software that you have developed that now work with the Team Connect Ceiling 2.
Thank you so much, Christian. And it was very nice visiting you. And yeah, ciao for now.
I'm going to show you how to set up the audio voice tracking conference system. Let's take a look to the connection diagram for integration. And we have a AVer PTZ 310 camera and Lenovo Think Smart Hub for Microsoft Teams rooms, and we have a Shure microphone arrays all connected. Then let's set up the Shure microphone array via the web interface, and then we set up each preset for proper positions and PTZ 310 camera. Then let's turn on Lenovo Think Smart Hub. Then we see Teams rooms. So from the first page, then we tap on this setting button, enter the passwords, then tap on Windows setting. Select administrator account, enter the password again. Then we see Windows desktop. And now we are going to install PTZ Link application. You can download it from official website for free. After successfully installed, let's launch AVer PTZ Link software. Then after setup, each channels for the proper preset positions. You will see while I'm speaking, then the channels will be marked. And then let's select the count, select Skype. Now the system will go back to Microsoft Teams rooms. And we're going to invite the participant into Teams rooms meeting. Now we add Paul and Odin into this meeting. So from Paul's laptop, you will see now it's calling. And we can see the far side camera view. You see the PTZ 310 cameras view. And now the camera will follow the one who is speaking. Even more participants join this meeting, it still work well. And we can use this setup for some other similar system like a Crystron Flex. I hope you enjoy this integration. Thank you.
Go. Hello, I'm Ellen. Today we will have the video demo for the new version of PTZ Link, and Kiki will introduce more detail for us.
Yeah, that's right. So as I speak right now, as you can see, the video source just switched to me automatically because I'm using the virtual camera from PTZ Link. So right now, as you can see, I have PTZ Link on already, and I have two groups, two cameras also, okay? But I actually connect to one microphone MXA 910 from Shure. and I connect my camera via USB. So it can be switched to virtual camera and then feed into other video source software like Zoom. So I'm using only one account in Zoom, but I'm able to provide multiple camera view from Zoom. So right now, if I back to Alan to speak, you will see the video will automatically switch back to Alan. So Alan, let's say, can you tell us something new for the Pro AV product line?
Yeah, we will have the new platform. We call that is version 2. The key point is we want to improve the AI algorithm to improve our tracking function.
Okay, sounds interesting. And that means the tracking should be more powerful than the last generation?
Yes.
Okay, so what about other function that we provide into the new platform?
Yeah, actually we will have the gesture control that help teacher to use the gesture control to enable and disable the auto tracking without any remote control.
Okay, I see. That's great. Wow, so that means you know, the new platform tracking camera is also supported by PTZ Link. So if the customer is using our new platform camera, they're able to do the human tracking, gesture control, and also the voice tracking within the PTZ Link, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So just one thing, you guys, if you're using the virtual camera, so on PTZ Link, as you can see, we have a logo, icon like blinking right here. So as you can see, that means we are having the virtual camera working to show you that your video source from your camera is fitting into the Zoom, okay? So for example, if I back to Alan again, you will see Alan again, right? So let's try one more time.
Okay, hello, I'm Ellen.
Yeah, so that's right. So this is a demo for the virtual camera from PTZ Link and hope you enjoy it.